Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we dive into the fascinating world of one of the most talked about coins from the 1980s, the 1984 VDB Lincoln cent. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just a beginner hoping to strike it rich with pocket change, this video is going to open your eyes to the value, history, and hidden secrets behind the 1984 VDB penny. So sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and let's dig deep into the story of this little copper beauty that could be worth a whole lot more than just 1 cent. Let's start with the history. The 1984 VDB penny was minted in Denver, represented by the small D mint mark found just beneath the date on the front of the coin. This coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, which was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of his birth. The reverse side, until 2008, displayed the Lincoln Memorial, a design crafted by Frank Gasparo. Now here's an important detail. The year 1984 came right in the middle of a major transition in the composition of U.S. pennies. From 1909 to 1982, pennies were made primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, starting mid-1982, the U.S. Mint began producing coins made of 97.5% zinc and just 2.5% copper plating, due to rising copper prices. The 1984 VDB penny, therefore, is a zinc core coin, lighter and cheaper to produce, but still carrying a huge potential in the collector's market. In 1984, the Denver Mint produced a massive number of pennies, over 5.5 billion coins, to be exact. Yes, billion with a B. Because of this large mintage, many people think the 1984 VDB penny is common and not worth collecting. But don't be fooled. While many of these coins are indeed circulating and can be found in your change, some special varieties, mint errors, and high-grade versions can be worth much more than face value. On the obverse, you have the classic profile of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. The words "In God We Trust" arc along the top, with liberty to the left, and the year 1984 with the D mint mark to the right. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, with United States of America across the top, E pluribus unum just above the memorial, and 1 cent across the bottom. Simple, timeless, and powerful, this design captures a rich part of American history. Now let's talk money. Here's where it gets interesting. While a typical 1984 VDB penny in circulated condition is worth just 1 cent, there are rare versions and era coins that have sold for hundreds, or even thousands of dollars. One of the most famous errors in 1984 pennies is the 1984 double die obverse, but that was mostly seen in Philadelphia minted coins. However, VDB mint mark coins also have their own valuable anomalies. Look out for the following: off-center strikes. These occur when the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process. Depending on how off-center the strike is, the value can range from $20 up to $150 or more. Die cracks and cuds. These happen when parts of the die break off, leaving raised lines or blobs on the coin. Collectors love these unique deformities and can pay $50 or more for good examples. Repunched mint mark (RPM). This is when the D mint mark was punched more than once. A strong RPM can be worth $20 to $100, depending on its visibility and condition. High-grade coins. A 1984 VDB penny in mint state condition, graded MS65 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can fetch $50 to $150. But the real gems, coins graded MS67 red, have sold for over $700 at auction. So how can you find one of these valuable coins? Here's what to do: get a good magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to check for mint errors. Inspect your penny for doubling, mint mark issues, cracks, or unusual shapes. Weigh the coin. If it's heavier than 2.5 grams, you might have an off-metal strike or transitional error. Compare your coin to verified images online or in coin books. If you suspect you have something rare, send it to a professional grading service for evaluation. Now here comes the surprise. Even though billions of 1984 VDB pennies were made, most of them are now worn down, lost, or sitting in jars and drawers. That means finding a high-grade or era 1984 VDB penny in circulation is like discovering a needle in a haystack. But it's possible. people have turned ordinary-looking coins into major profits, simply by taking the time to look closer. You might be spending a coin that's worth $500 or more without realizing it. So the next time you get change from a store, check every penny. That small coin could be your ticket to big money. The 1984 penny is more than just a tiny piece of metal. It's a snapshot of America's economic past, a monument to Lincoln, and a treasure chest waiting to be opened, if you know what to look for. From everyday pocket change to rare collectible, this coin has proven that value is hidden in the smallest places. So start searching today. Your next coin find might just be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content on rare coins, hidden treasures, and collecting tips. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable penny. Who knows, your story might be featured in our next video. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and never underestimate the power of a single cent.